Yo, what's up? Today we reacted to a video by my boy Cool109, and y'all seen it. This is what's going on right now on fucking Twitter. 100 dudes versus one gorilla. Not even close. If you want to know my opinion, I think the gorilla killing everybody. I want to see what Cool109 is talking about. But before we get this reaction, if a like, comment, subscribe, it really helps a lot. We're aiming for 3,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and the only way we can do that is with your help. Any of y'all support is very appreciated. And without further ado, let's get into it.
I know y'all have all seen the tweet already. I'm gonna give you the long answer short. Yes, the 100 people would win. But I'm also
no. Okay, so already you think 100 people will win? Bare fucking hands? I don't think 100 men's gonna win.
I think 100 people versus one entire gorilla is entirely too OD. I feel like a mean 40 or 60 is enough. But also, I feel like people are going at this question too literal. Like they're actually drafting people to go fight the gorilla, and then once the fight starts, they're talking about people would run away. First of all, why would you draft somebody to go fight if you know they'd run away? Why would you put yourself in the fight?
I guess, yeah.
If you know you'd run away. This is a versus battle disguised as a hypothetical. How I think people should be coming at this is, it's 101 people just got spawned into existence. One of them is a gorilla. The other 100 are the men trying to fight that gorilla. And they're in a pit big enough to encompass 101 people. And then they start fighting. And then they beat the gorilla. Because, again, 100 people against one gorilla is entirely too insane. Like, y'all niggas think...
Okay, explain yourself, because I don't think 100 people is gonna do damage to a gorilla. Their bones are too dense. I don't think anybody can hit it hard enough to give it a fucking bruise. You feel me?
It's King Kong or something. No, gorillas are indeed strong, but there has never been a recording of a gorilla ripping somebody in half. That's never happened, twin. I
guess, but it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Estimating how strong a gorilla really is. Now, this not me saying I think somebody could 1v1 a gorilla. I mean, I could, but I don't know about anybody else, man. Y'all be easy. We got people acting like gorillas just out here punching with Floyd Mayweather's technique and can use like weapons and whatnot. And I might be on my freezer tip a little bit, but they're just overgrown monkeys. Like, gorillas don't know how to fight. They don't know how to pick up weapons and use them, bro. Niggas over here think gorillas are stamina demons that they run through all 100 and be just completely fine. Like, nah, twin, that gorilla is not doing that, gang. Everybody has to sleep. And maybe I'm downplaying gorilla a little too much, and this might stem from my King Kong hatred.
Probably a lot.
Because that guy's just a big gorilla. I don't understand how niggas gassed him like they did, but that's neither here nor there. And then we got people overestimating and underrating how strong a human is. There was somebody on Twitter that tried to say one gorilla can beat 100 dudes because one grown adult would be able to beat 110-year-olds. I'm like, what?
What?
No, you cannot. All my life, no grown adult is beating 110-year-olds back-to-back, gang. As soon as you hit the floor, you're getting trampled. Same with that damn gorilla. I just think it's really funny how people don't know how strong they are or overrate how strong you actually are. Like, no way on God.
Okay, so let's say these 100 people are all full of adrenaline, right? They're as strong as it can be, and they're hitting like they're hitting so hard, like they don't give a fuck about like their own body type shit, right? So if I'm hitting this fucking gorilla, not me, because I would definitely win a one-on-one versus a gorilla. Look at me. I am the peak of human evolution. But let's say these other 100 people that can't win a one-on-one versus a gorilla are all hyped up on adrenaline. They punching this fucking gorilla, and then they just like breaking their hand on the gorilla's face or mouth, teeth, its body. But they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about the pain. They just hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. Maybe? I really don't know. See, I like this whole debate is like kind of crazy. It's like it's fun. It's all good fun. But like it's like these debates just come out of nowhere. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's just odd. But then I can see an argument. Maybe you could probably put a scratch on the gorilla, probably hurt it a little bit. But a gorilla versus a gorilla, I ain't seen, like, they be fighting and I didn't see them like flinch at all. They just be boom, 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 and hitting each other with like the force of 1,000 suns. And I've never seen a gorilla be knocked out by another gorilla. You feel me? So I don't know if a human can knock out a gorilla. Maybe 100 people hitting it at the same time probably knock it out, but I don't even know. What else? What was I trying to say? I'm pretty sure like a gorilla's gonna bite somebody's head off too. If we all jump on it, right? We just dogpile it, right? It could probably like throw a bunch of us off. I don't even know. Hold on. Gotta text the wife. But that made me lose my whole train of thought. Let's play the video.
Green Earth, are you a grown man beating up 110-year-olds? But like me though, I'm different, bro. I got that in the bag. And vice versa. Like no way on God's green
Not
earth
like me.
Gorilla beating up 100 men and just being okay. I know I might sound angry or something, but I'm just passionate, bro. This is just a very interesting topic that I think a lot of people are wrong about. But one thing I can thank for this specifically, all the memes that are spawned from this shit is hilarious.
Yeah, it is hilarious.
Here, man. But then we got some freaks. What's up with you, huh? Stop it. Got real life niggas turning 100 men versus one gorilla into gender wars. Get out of my face. Go outside.
What? I see 100 men versus one gorilla chat, but imagine 100 women versus a what?
Hi man, go touch some grass. I just want to talk about people punching each other. You over here talking about this? Why do we share the same internet? Get out of my face.
Okay. About to spit an 8 right now. Oh shit. Okay.
And the gorilla's only natural predator is a leopard. And I'm not gonna hold you. I've seen niggas stomp a leopard out before. There was even a news article about how one guy solo doloed a leopard by himself. Now that's not me saying somebody can solo dolo a gorilla. Besides me, of course. Again, 100 people in my opinion is way too much. And I feel like
okay. You brought that up. Maybe 100 people may have a shot. You changing my mind on the spot while I watch this video. Okay.
People don't quite understand how
that's like some power scaling shit.
People coming at you wanting to beat the brakes off of you is. That gorilla definitely gonna jam some folks up. Might take an arm off or two from somebody. But at the end of the day, that gorilla is getting washed. Like the average height and weight of a gorilla is like 6'5", 500 pounds. Nigga, that's just the big show, bro. I'm 6'4", like 200 pounds. Like, this is something that's definitely doable. And again, I know I said this 18 times this whole video. 100.
I didn't even know you were 6'4". You tall ass bitch. Sorry. You're not a bitch.
Something that's
definitely doable. You just big.
And again, I know I said this 18 times this whole video. 100 niggas is just too many. A solid 40 got it. Something that sounds more reasonable for 100 people is like a hippo or like a polar bear. Like, no matter the amount of people.
I don't think 100 people winning against a polar bear at all. You see how big fucking polar bears are? And they lust for the blood of humans. Like they just hunt for the fun of it. Everybody's gonna die.
Against a polar bear, I'm still gonna bet on that polar bear every time. Them things is the devil.
Yeah.
Anyways, gorilla stats: tall, big as hell, don't know how to fight, don't know how to think, thick ass, hard to pierce.
Okay, don't know how to think. That's kind of crazy. Gorillas know how to think. They like in the zoos. They a little silly. They're little silly billies. They just be doing shit and they just hilarious. It does not mean they don't know how to think though.
Muscles and then some knuckle dragging, banana munching, prime.
Okay, hold on. Look at the fucking neck on this fucking thing. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to reach around it and like choke it out. I really don't think that's gonna happen, unless everybody on this 100v1 is as big as you, as tall as you, and has the length of the arm length of fucking Slender Man. You feel me? That then maybe you can wrap your arms around it and probably choke it out. But you still gotta be strong as fuck to be able to choke it out. Cause what's gonna stop it from like grabbing your fucking arm and breaking it? You feel me? Maybe I start choking it out when it's tired. But even then,
some knuckle dragging, banana munching, prime.
Oh shit, that's kind of crazy.
Not gonna lie, I think I hate gorillas. I'm over here doing a smear campaign on gorillas, man. I'm really on my Frieza type beat. I'm not even gonna hold you. Cause like all their aura manufactured, bro. Like what do they even do for real? All they be doing is munching on bananas and digging in their butt, slinging doodle all day. And some people got these hooligans as their favorite animal. Niggas play one Donkey Kong game and watch one King Kong movie and think gorillas on top. Nah, they're all bums, frauds, fraudulent. They buy their aura from the store.
Dang, what?
That's why.
What gorilla fucked your bitch? This hate is kind of crazy. A gorilla must have taken your girl or something, because this hate is kind of crazy for a gorilla, for like a whole species.
Comes up to a gorilla, they are done for. You know what? You know who can beat a gorilla solo dolo by themselves? That isn't me, my nigga.
Me?
King. Yes, sir. What's a gorilla gonna do when he get put in a grab loop and King don't let go? Like, look at this.
All right, my bad, guys. The wifey called.
Put in a grab loop and King don't let go. Like, look at this.
What was he saying?
What's a gorilla doing against this? Not a damn thing. Nigga gonna get dropped on.
Not a single man is able to do that, by the way.
Head, his neck, his back, his feet.
That many times? They'll be tired.
Bro. King gonna catch him, gonna grab him.
Oh no, he's saying that him specifically. Okay.
Before it even started. Enough King Glaze though. Who am I kidding, man? More King Glaze. Look at my goat. What the hell is a gorilla gonna do to this nigga, man? Now that I've spewed my hatred for gorillas, let you know, maybe not in detail, but 100 niggas are indeed beating one gorilla. And also, gorillas and lions both buy their aura from the store. That shit is manufactured. They don't got real
lions.
Aura. Oh yeah, even though I think 100 people is too many for one gorilla, if a gorilla start flinging doo-doo, they got it, gang. They got it. Even against me, who would solo dolo a gorilla by themselves. If I saw a little bro reach around his ass and start flinging dookie, I'm forfeiting, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Gorillas suck. Humans on top. And that's the end of the video. We done with them prime apes.
Okay, man. No, your hatred for gorillas is something else. Something must have happened to you in a previous life or this life that made you hate gorillas so much. Why is that? Like, your hate for gorillas is just as much as how Dashy hate on Donkey's bitch ass. You know what I mean?
Bitch. Look at this motherfucker beating on his chest. I should beat his. All right, no, pause.
It's that kind of hatred. So I don't even know. You did kind of change my mind, made me waver a little bit with the whole leopard shit. If one man could beat a leopard or survive a leopard and like win that like altercation, that fight, maybe 100 men could possibly win that fight with the gorilla. So you did change my mind, but that hate for gorillas is still OD. But yeah, other than that, if you like me watching, give me a like, consider subscribing. And with that, that's in the video.
I ain't going out like a sucker. I'd rather lose life by the hands of another. I'll ride around blood with a crab on my shoulder, provoking the